What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is kind of different kind of video, but I feel like a special video that everybody, especially in the card kind of atmosphere and in general, TCG, this is kind of something you have to do, which I'm just trying to start. I wanted to really start it in 2024. I was kind of slow with it, but I did get them listed, and I finally got something sold. I finally got a card sold, but the bad news is I lost money on it. But I will take this loss because this is honestly, it wouldn't have been that bad of a loss. It was me personally because I kind of messed up how I did it. So I'm going to show y'all what happened and look at it. Okay, alright, so we're looking at my MacBook. We'll see what card it is. It's Volcarona V from Evolving Skies. But look how much we made. Our order earnings, 50 minus 58 cents. That's kind of crazy, ain't it? But if you kind of look it down what it is, what happened was I listed the card for a penny at an auction so people can bid on it. A penny, but I put the shipping to $1 so people will pay. So regardless, whatever it goes for, I'll at least make $1 and like 15 cents. So that's what happened here. I sold the card, the order total was $1.16. But if you see here, what I messed up on is the shipping label is $1.24. What it was supposed to be was 64 cents. But you see, I messed up and it ended up being $1.28 because I accidentally printed 2 labels instead of 1. So this is just a minor mistake. Yes, I did lose money here. I'm okay with that. I would prefer this. This is my very first sale on eBay. So I'm getting a little more into it a little bit. You know, there's going to be a learning curve, of course. So I would prefer, as long as I'm not losing maybe like 20 bucks, 30 bucks at a time, it's okay. I'm okay with losing a couple dollars. You know what I mean? It just makes sense because I'm not making anything off this card. Plus, I'm losing the card. I just wanted to kind of put my feet in the water and see how it goes. I literally only had 3 cards listed up, and one actually finally sold. I've been putting this up since like the end of January, and this is in March that I'm recording this now. So it's been 2 months that card kept going and going and going. I did only put 3 like random basic cards that wasn't really that good. Like, I'll show you the cards, which cards I put up there so far that are listing right now. You can actually see I actually have 4 cards that was going up for sale. None of these have sold yet. This one hasn't sold, this one hasn't sold, or this one hasn't sold. This is just the beginning of it, so I wanted to put my feet in the water with it and see how it would go. I finally sold my first card, so we're going to be getting that together now and sending it off. So I got the label printed. It's right here. I'm not going to show you the other side. You can already see kind of what it is. It is printed. I don't understand. Last night, I was working on this. Printing that label took me like an hour to figure out. Like, I've never used like a printing machine or anything like that, like a label printer or anything like that, like the Bluetooth ones. I finally figured it out. I kind of hope I figured it out. But also, I did kind of this already last night. See, what I messed up on is I'm going to redo this one because this is, like I said, this is my first one going out. So I want it to be perfect, especially if we're going on eBay. I want the sales to be good. You see how I kind of messed up? I just put them in sleeves, just regular protector sleeves. I did throw extra cards in there, but I just put them in regular sleeves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a hard case. That's what I should have done last night. You see, I'm going to put this one at least in a hard case, and probably the Tyranitar I'll just leave out. Honestly, because I don't want to I don't like mixing cards in there. Or let's see, can they? Because what do you prefer? You mean like that? Like me personally, would you want to get 2 cards together in one, or like I said, this is like $1 card that I'm selling it for. So I don't really think the person will really care if there's like an extra card in there, really. Okay, let's see. Can I get in there though? That's gonna be the real question. But like I said, this is my first time selling. I want that person to enjoy it. See, that's not too tight. It'll work out fine. There you go. You get 2 cards for 1. It's a little dusty, but I think it'll be fine. I think the person will enjoy it. Like I said, this is only like $1 card, but feedback on eBay is going to be like ridiculous. That's why I want to add extra stuff in here and give it with all the extra stuff and make the person happy that he's getting this card. So I'm going to do the same way I did it. I'm going to put it in between these cards. Trust me, I've looked up a lot of this on YouTube, like how people do it. So this is how I'm going to do it. Put it between 2 cards. Put a little thank you on there. Don't mind my handwriting. I know it's horrible. Put between the 2 cards. And this is what I did yesterday. But I messed up on is because I put it in just a plastic sleeve when I should have put a hard case on there too. Which doesn't make sense. Like, financially does not make sense at all to put in there because I'm losing money here at all. But like I said, I want it to be the customer to be happy here. This is all what I want. I want to get good reviews. This is what I'm really looking for on eBay. Because I'm just now starting out. So I want the reviews to be perfect. So we're going to throw some stuff in there. Hope the guy likes it and see what happens. All right, now let's put this card inside the seal. It's all sealed up and everything like that. I probably should get some blue tape. I might do that in the future, but I don't really think I think it should be fine for now. And what we're gonna do is lick this, and all I gotta do is just seal it up, seal it inside, and we're gonna take it to the post office and see how it goes. I have like I think an hour to get there, maybe 30 minutes. So I gotta hurry up and do this, send it there. I'm gonna video a little bit over there, And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna post some more cards up and show y'all from the beginning what I did to get it there. All right, cards all sealed up now. It's all sealed up, not perfect, but it's gonna work. Cards inside, labels on the front. Don't want to show you the label because I don't want to show the address. But let's go send it off to UPS and see how this goes. This is my first time, so I want it to be perfect. I want it to be good. I kind of want to take y'all on the journey and keep this kind of content that's going selling on eBay, because if I'm going to open all these cards, I'm going to want to sell all these. Trust me, I know there is a side of this hobby that people do not like selling cards, don't like the aspect of it. But trust me, these boxes, the boxes you were buying to open these packs are so much money. I have to recoup some of it to be able to buy more. That's what all I'm doing literally with this. This ain't nothing you mean like that. I'm not making no card after this certain one. But eventually down the road, I want to keep selling the cards and then put it back into buying more cards. Because it's always going to go back in there anyways. I'm not just keeping the money for myself. I'm putting more money into it, buying all these products, buying the new sets that are coming out. So that's what I'm going to do with all this money. That's what my eventual goal is, to open packs. I know it's not going to work out every single time, but a little bit helps. You know what I mean? Like, especially all the Paul Dan Fates I've opened up. When I put all those cards up for sale, I'm hoping they all sell, give me good money. I should buy a couple more ETBs and be able to open some more up, or buy some more other products, newer products that are coming out. But that's my goal with this, really, is to start recouping some of the money with it. That's why I really wanted to start this in 2024. This is what's going to make my long term doing this really makes sustainable, really. You know what I mean? Like that. Like, I'm spending hundreds of dollars on Pokemon cards right now, thousands I've so far spent. But for the long term, this is what's going to help me, really. I'm not making no money anywhere else off of this. YouTube, I'm not making money yet. So that's the goal for right now, and this is what we're going to do. So it's going to work out, you know. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Let's go send this off to the post office. So I just got to the UPS office. I barely made it by literally a minute, but I'm here. Literally just got it delivered. Hopefully everything works well. I will keep y'all updated. Well, let me look at this. Literally just got it off. Hope everything goes good. And I'll meet y'all back and kind of explain a little more. So we're finally back. Well, it's kind of a couple days later. I know I said I was going to come back and do that, but I didn't end up doing that. But it's like a week and a half later since I sent that card out. I almost had a big deal with that, which I've kind of learned and kind of changed my strategy with shipping the cards out, how I did it. I don't put the rubber bands on there no more. I'm going to give y'all a more updated video Friday, because I have a big video coming out Friday. I'm going to start a little challenge with this. It's going to be fun. I'm really happy for this. This is like, when I'm selling cards now, like, this is really fun to me. I enjoy this. I've already sold, maybe by the time that first card y'all are seeing this is kind of like later on that I'm recording this. I sold maybe, I think, 12 or 15 cards already. This is so fun. I enjoy the process of it. It's so fun doing it. But yeah. But the main thing that I really messed up on with that first card is with the rubber bands, like I'm saying, because I put the rubber bands on it around the card and everything like that. And I thought it was going to be fine, everything like that. But when I went to go send off other cards, the lady at the post office said, like, hey, you know, if you do this, when you're putting it through because I guess they put it like through a machine and it slows through it, if there's a bumpy, it'll shred the whole thing up, like the whole entire thing. I'm like, wait, what? Like, the whole entire package is going to get shredded up. It's not going to get set out or anything, and I won't even know about it or anything. I'm like, wait, whoa, okay. So I went back home and looked at the listing, and when I looked at the listing, it didn't say it was delivered. Like, and this was maybe like a week later that I seen this. So I shipped it out on the 20th. I think I checked it maybe the 28th or a little bit after that, which is crazy because I also sent another card out like 2-3 days later, and that one got delivered. It said it was delivered, but the very first one that I showed y'all that I sent out, it didn't say it was delivered. It just said shipped. So my heart was racing. I was so scared. I messaged Sarah. I'm like, hey, I just heard this big problem. I know this card has not shipped yet. It didn't say, at least on eBay, that it did not ship. They should fix this. It did not say it was shipped, or did not say it was delivered. So I'm like, okay, I'm freaking out now at this point. I'm like, hey, I gotta figure this out. Like, I don't want to do this. This is my very first card that I'm selling. I don't want to do this sale wrong. I've already lost money. I'm not even worried about the money at this point. I'm more worried about, I don't want bad reputation being like, hey, you saying you send these cards out or anything like that. And the guy that I was talking to in Solitor, he was amazing. He did it. He literally said before I even sent, like, I literally was texting me like, hey, I sent the card and everything like that. He's like, hey, I already gave you a good review and everything like that. Like, I appreciate it and everything like that. The next thing you know, I text him like his whole big old paragraph. I'm like, hey, like, I see it shipped still. It's saying it's shipped. I really hope it delivers. Over the weekend that I sent it, that I was texting him this, I'm like, hey, I hope it gets sent the next couple of days. Like, I don't want this card to be messed up. I just heard from this lady. This is my first time doing this. That if I send it through a certain way, it can get shredded up and not get to you properly. Like, I really hope it gets that way. I'm gonna fix it if anything doesn't happen or anything like that. And the guy texted me back. I think he's like, thought I was like over, like, you know what I mean, like, that he can tell I was kind of like being like frantic about it. And he's like, hey man, it's delivered, you're all fine, everything's all good. And I'm like, that was the best statement. Like y'all don't understand, like my heart, like I was so worried about that day, just because I don't want to have, like, that's the one thing, I don't want to mess with anything, mess up anything. I hope y'all really understand like where I'm coming from. Like I want to do everything legitly. I don't want to make everything, I know this is my first card that I sent out. Like I want to make sure everything runs smooth. Of course there's always going to be having problems, but I've updated my strategy now. It's a little more expensive. I'm going to show you that Friday when I do that, but it's a lot more better. I feel like it's less hassle, change the whole process up. But yeah, that's my first card I've sold. It's all went up fantastic, everything like that. Everything ended up good. I was really scared about it. I'm going to change my strategy up from now on. It's going to be a little more expensive, but I will know and be fine and know that the card's going to arrive there safely. So I hope y'all enjoyed. This is my very first card that I've sold on eBay, and I've sold more now. It's a fun. I really enjoy this. But I'll see y'all Friday. Make sure y'all check that out. This video is gonna be crazy coming out. Like I know I'm hyping it up, but it's gonna be a big challenge. It's gonna take a long time. I'm really excited for it. I've already kind of started it. So I'll see y'all Friday. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know if y'all sold on eBay, because this is my first experience, which is kind of crazy. I was kind of scared, but it went well. See y'all on the next one. Peace.